Okay, so where do we actually start these quests? Picking up the torch is the first one, and it's probably in... Yeah, Ral Majun, yeah, that's in the restaurant. Let's head on back over to Ul'dah. Dawntrail, Ul'dah. Okay, so it's from Ral Majun. Okay, picking up the torch, that's the one that we want. Let's head on over there. I forget if we actually started the quests from her in the first place, or if we started them from Brook Evu. Or is it from someone else entirely? I honestly don't remember. Oh, hello, Zemueni. He was in the, one of the Wachumeki delivery quest lines. Anyway, let's go and talk to Ral Majun and start this quest. Picking up the torch. Ral Majun has no tidings about an old adversary. Right, we get to face off against the hot bun girl. I mean, the mastermind of this plot. Is she really wrong? Is she really evil? I mean, no one that hot would be evil, right? I mean, Brilliant, so good to see you. I was hoping you would pay us a visit. The Landsguard received word about the various nations you visited in your search for the treasures, and requested that we inform you of the latest tidings. They also send their earnest gratitude for your efforts. It seems each of the 5 criminals has been brought into custody, although some had to be tracked down after you trounced them. They now await the judgment of the governments they wronged. I thought all was well, until I overheard some customers saying that the passage of the Unbound had new leaders. Huh? The shop was so busy that I couldn't find a chance to speak with them before they left, but I felt compelled to report what I heard to the Landsguard. Ah, there she is. I mean, is she really that bad? It was a sobering reminder that as long as their leader, Apiahi, is free, she can rebuild and scheme again. You must have learned about the organization's workings during your search. Do you remember anything that might help us find out what she's up to? Well, they're kind of incompetent. Each of her leaders was carefully selected from different regions. Apiahi orchestrated everything for some greater purpose. Their funds were coming from Virazon. Honestly, it was all Hazel, yeah, that's for sure. I'd say, does she have some greater purpose, or is she just evil? I honestly forget. Yeah, each of her leaders was carefully from a different region. Let's just go with that and make it sound like we know what we're talking about. I see. So there was a method to her recruitment, and it stands to reason she might rely on it again. The Landsguard also managed to dig up information. One of those apprehended said the Passage of the Unbound received their funds from a shady merchant outfit located in Ul'dah. Who would that be? I have an idea. If Apiahi really is recruiting new members, we could feign interest in her cause and get close to her. Feign? I mean, yeah, feign. Feign interest. Get close to her. Sounds good to me. You might be onto something. We even know a woman she's never had the pleasure of meeting. Brilliant, that's true. She'd never actually met her, and I'd be more than happy to meet her. You know, so that we can apprehend her, yes. Why is my character acting like this is some weird plot? This makes perfect sense. I know we're asking a lot from you, but any information you extract from Apiahi and her new cohorts could prevent further incidents. What do you say? I can do that. Desperate times, I suppose. Yeah, I can. Oh, I can do that, alright. We're very grateful. A small warning, however. We know 5 treasures were stolen, but there could be more. Whatever you do, don't treat Apiahi lightly. I suggest finding out what powers she has at her disposal, and what her goals are before making your move. I'm literally the main character, and I'm playing warrior. I don't think I need to worry about, you know, dangers. Which reminds me, those you aided are most eager to see Apiahi apprehended. We'll tell them you're hot on her trail. So are we going to be going to each one of the regions? I forget how they usually do this. I know I remember in the Stormblood one, I went through, obviously I didn't do this on stream. But we went through and went through into each of the regions and dealt with them. Oh no, I'm probably thinking of no, I'm thinking of the Allied Society quest line. Yeah, I'm thinking of the Endwalker one as well, so I don't remember how this usually goes. For now, why don't you travel to Ul'dah and ask around? Perhaps your quarry has already tried to recruit the disillusioned into her ranks. Sure, let's go. Welcome. I know you may have reservations about our plan to infiltrate the passage of the Unbound. I don't know why my character was reacting like that, even though, like, I know my commentary's been like, certainly, madam, kind of deal. But I promised you, your actions could save countless lives, except that they literally didn't, I don't think they really caused any problems other than, like, minor inconveniences. Then again, the ones in the healer questline, they literally wanted to poison the water supply, so that's kind of a bad thing. I know you're a busy woman. Rest assured, once this passage of the Unbound business is dealt with, there will be a full plate of my finest tacos with your name on them. I mean, you don't entice me with a good time. Alright, let's head on over to Ul'dah and question the locals. You know, like usual. Alright, now where do we need to go? Over to the other area. Let's do that. And of course, go ahead to the markets, question the locals. I don't know why I expected anywhere else. Hello, Sibold. Villains who wish to topple the nations of the world? I'm afraid I haven't heard of such a group. But there are no shortage of complaints about the Sultanate. Well, that's for sure. Most are common gripes about market fees. To hear the merchants tell it, every one of them is a single bad bargain away from an empty coin purse. I can't say they'd go so far as treason, though. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be merchants that we're dealing with here. It's definitely going to be more in the back alley deals like here. Oh, oops, to the right, not the left. Hello, Landabert. Shifty-eyed blokes. More shifty than usual, you mean? Well, just so happens a strange man tried to strike up a conversation with me not too long ago. Said he liked how eagerly I gave those bastards in the brass blades a piece of my mind. He invited me to a gathering of people who sought true freedom, as he put it. I didn't like the smell of it, hence you find me here. Could you tell me where that meeting was? And is it going to involve a hot bun girl? Hello, perturbed woman. Why are you perturbed? I don't know the name Apiahi, but I do know of a strange man. Each day he stands aloof, staring at passersby with their dead eyes. With these dead eyes. Well, that sounds, yeah, I can see why you're perturbed. Last I saw him, he was near the market board. Oh, it makes my stomach churn just to imagine he might still be there. Well, let's head on over to the market board then. It seems a suspicious man has been recruiting disgruntled citizens for unknown purposes. Perhaps you can get his attention by showing how angry you are near the market boards. Okay, let's head on over to the market boards and get angry. Well, I am a warrior, so... is it angry? Yep, it's angry. I mean, yeah, I'm a warrior. I'm too angry to die. Now, where's that shifty-eyed bloke? You there. Mind lending me a bend to your ear? Sir, please don't talk about my ears. I'm a bit sensitive about them. Yeah, he definitely looks like a shifty-eyed fellow. He's got the right facial hair. I sense in you a kindred spirit, one who's tired of being trampled on by the high and mighty. I think there's a place for you in our organization. The Passage of the Unbound. Cha-ching! You might have heard tell of a mysterious artifact being used to incite unrest across the world. That was our doing. The oppressed finally sticking back at the oppressors to win back the freedom they took from us. But we mean to aim even higher, and for that, we need more good men and women to lead us. Women like you. Down with the oppressors! As long as I get my artifact, my own artifact, I'm in. As long as I get my own hot bun girl, well, I'm in. I mean, artifact, yes, that's what I meant. Heh, I like your gusto. Mayhap you have what it takes. Mayhap you don't. Either way, you'll have to pass the auditions first. What is this? Are we auditioning for a role? What? You want a seat at the table? Prove you're worth your while. Sir, do you not see the axe on my back? It glows with fire. It's literally flaming axe. One of our own is standing by the gold court. Show him this handbill, and he'll lead you where you need to go. Well, this is going a lot better than expected. Well, let's head on over to wherever the gold court is. Is that in the center? Yes, it is. I guess actually just running over there would be faster. This is the area of Ul'dah you basically never go unless you like, because like the way that they have the aether crystals spread out, you basically never need to do this. Run into the center area almost ever. It's like you just teleport to each one of the locations that you actually need, so you never actually run through the middle part here. Anyway, Unbound agent. Is this a woman? I think that's a male model. Yeah, I think that's a male model. What do you want? Here's this handbill I was told to show you. So you wish to lead others upon the passage, eh? You're welcome to try. But fair warning, this may be the hardest trial you've ever had to endure, sir. Or ma'am, I can't tell. I think you're a sir. I have been to the edge of the universe and faced off against hopelessness incarnate. I highly doubt this is going to be more difficult than that. Are your loins properly girded? Please don't talk about my loins. That enthusiasm will take you far. Now then, follow me. I guess that is a male model. The chest is too flat to be a female model. The audition will be held in this room. Even those with the blackest hearts have balked at what we put our potential leaders through. I just remembered that this is supposed to be a bunch of like goofy, gaggy stuff, so whatever they show in here is probably going to be really funny. So I'll be listening to your progress with great interest. Enter gruff voice. What's this gonna be? Can you hear it? The cry of a child too young to know fear. It reminds me of the cutscene in Skyrim when you get abducted by the Dark Brotherhood and they just show you 3 bodies and you have to just choose to kill 2 of them. It's something like that. Can you see it? A black bird in flight, its wings staining the azure sky. Can you feel it? The shape of the world. Also, is there a picture of a bun girl in the back? I guess that is Abyahi's hair. It looks a little too pink. It's more, it's got a little bit more blue in that color in the actual one, and not the, yeah, it's, I think that's actually a picture of her. Why would they have that? Can you feel it? The shape of the world as it should be, molded by hands free of fetters. The passage of the new morrow lies before you. The passage of the Unbound. Yeah, that is a... Why do they have a portrait of her? And with that, let's begin the audition for our new round of leaders. May the selection committee please take their seats. And he's just eating? Can I get some of that? You look disappointed somehow. Haha, I understand. You expected to meet our founder. My apologies, but you'll need to prove yourself ere you are granted such an audience. Now, tell us your name. We better not use our real name. Say your true name. Nah, refuse to answer. Well done. Wait, what? What would the other answer have been? If I had said brilliant, would they have been like, oh, taking the name of the hero as a guise? And as a disguise? No, that person would never actually try and join us. I can imagine it trying to do that. I might go back and do that later just to see what the answer is, if I can. I guess I still unlock New Game Plus, hopefully, so I'll be able to do it again. We'll see. I'll try and do that later. Well done. The passage of the Unbound works in the shadows. Now true names must remain hidden until the revelation can have the most dramatic impact. What? Oh, on to the next question. Why do you wish to join us? Also, irksome judge. I want to change the world. I was impressed by your previous leaders. My friend joined up, so I thought, why not? Yeah, I want to change the world. The goofy poses. Oh, right, I think we unlock a JoJo pose emote from this quest. If you truly desired that, you would have done something noteworthy by now. We would be ill-advised to recommend a novice for a position of leadership. Whoops. Enough about your ambitions. What can you do? Ma'am, do you not see the axe on my back? Also, are you free later? I can take on anyone or anything in a fight. No one can craft and gather like me. I'm a devil on Dome and Manga. Did you always get these three options? Or do you only get them? I assume you always get this option. And then do you get this one if you're a crafter or gatherer? And then I have done the Dome and Mahjong tutorial. Although I haven't actually like gotten my rank up at all. I'm going to do that one because I think that one may be the goofiest. And be like, a keen mind or something like that. Oh, okay, that was the right answer. A woman after my own heart. Doman Mahjong is a game of prudent... It's actually what I said it would be. Doman Mahjong is a game of prudent foresight, deceptive tactics, and bold attack. Oops, I didn't mean to click there. Oh well. That's enough questions for now, methinks. Let's see if this one has the guts to stand against an entire nation. I stood against Hopelessness Incarnate. I think I can stand against a nation. Oh, this really is going to be like the Dark Brotherhood quests. 'Cause, 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 'cause Sorry, I'm not really into this kind of thing. This traitorous cur sold us out to our enemies. Chop off his head for us, will you? Yeah, this really is like the Dark Brotherhood. Oh, what's wrong? Having second thoughts. Now what's the technically, you know, if I take the weapon in my hand, I suspect that they're going to be scared of me, which would be pretty funny. But, I think the correct answer is refuse the order. Sure, let's refuse the order. Again, if I feel like it, I might go through and do it. So you saw through our little ruse. How insightful. Yeah, I kind of want to see the other one to see if they, like, get scared of me. Like, wait, hold on. You played the traitor most convincingly, my boy. And now you may leave. Let's see. Oh yes, your final task. Strike a pose that captures your essence. Yes. I prepared for this all my life. Capture your strength. Oh, well, I guess that works too. Oh my, such confidence, such grace. They quite literally emanate from you. I believe we're ready to make our decision. You truly are a singular among the other applicants. We can confidently say you've passed the first audition. And then I gotta do like 37 more, right? Even a hard-boiled Chalfontein. Chaltefite. Right, that was the merchant guy in the physical range DPS quests. I think that was in the Girabanya area. Nearly cracked under pressure of our inquiries, but you remained composed throughout. Congratulations on your impressive feat. Right, sure. Yeah. Our agent awaits to guide you on to the next step. Okay. Let's go and talk to each of them. Can I get that portrait? I can see in your eyes that you've been through more than I can imagine. Well, that's for sure. Hold on to your anger and use it to bring the tyrannical rulers down to earth. Yeah, sure. If you feel you've pulled the wool over our eyes, good. That just shows your capacity for villainy. Be proud of it. Sure. Quite the selection of candidates this time, eh? Yeah. Let's go ahead and head on out then. Once you leave the hall of the Unbound, you'll be unable to return. Well, I mean, I talked to all three of them, so I think we're good. Oh, so yeah, I think this quest gets us the JoJo pose. Let's see, go talk to Unbound agent. You thought we'd welcome you into the fold after a single audition? I'll have you know, our standards are higher than that. By the way, if you had failed back there, I'd be guiding you to combat training right now. Can never have too much fodder for the cause, after all. Not many have been where you're going. But don't celebrate just yet. The hardest part is still to come. Okay, no, we don't get JoJo pose yet.